Welcome, Aries. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your June general reading. The month of June, of course, contains a new moon in Gemini and a full moon in Sagittarius throughout the month. But this reading is general for the entire month, and I will do a new moon reading and a full moon reading for the first half of the month and the second half of the month. So I have laid out the cards on the axis of the horoscope wheel. I will start reading with the 10th house because it's the midheaven, and that is the highest star in the sky. But I will clarify beginning in the first house with the African Tarot deck and work my way around the wheel and finish off with an oracle card. So if you enjoy these readings, if you find them useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate all of the comments that you send me. Particularly, I'm working on improving the sound quality of my videos, which many of you have struggled through for quite some time now. I'm going back to a setup that seemed to work a few months ago. So hopefully the sound quality here is better. So I'm going to get started, Aries, with an overall energy card, the King of Wands. This is showing you with lots of confidence, lots of passion and clarity for beginning a project, motivating others to complete a project that you are a part of, that is ideally intended to serve the community, to serve your loved ones, to be in service. And you are displaying your naturally fiery temperament, spontaneous, impulsive, and immensely creative. So this is a general energy for the month of June for you, Aries. In the 10th house, the house where you are seen by others, your social position in the world, the moon card indicates that there is a lot of unclarity about the social role that you want to play or that you can play at this time. There's a lot of information you don't have, perhaps about an offer or a project that you are expecting to or being expected to work on. So there is maybe some unclarity about the community you're serving, the organization's well-being that you're a part of. So this indicates a time of great change at a deeper subconscious level, so that you are trying to align yourself more deeply with your own intentions and desires. In the first house, you have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is further describing the confusing communication, information, and discourse that you're involved in. It looks as though in your attempts to make some big changes in your personal life, you are sorting through lots of information that is not necessarily clear or helpful. But as you are intent on making sure that you get the best information available, you are researching far and wide to entertain those views that support your position and those views that don't, to align best with the kind of changes you need to make moving forward in your personal life. At the 4th house, we have the 10 of Wands. The 4th house is your home, your domestic environment, your memory, your history. Also, it's vibing with the unconscious energies of the moon. So the changes and responsibilities that you have been taking on, which are fairly immense with regards to your family, family of origin, your intimate community, your neighbors, close friends, you have assumed a great amount of responsibility and obligation, and you are exhausted from the effort that you have been making, and that it has been reflected in the social position, in the service that you are able to provide to those that are critical to your environment. In the seventh house, you have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is indicating another level of mastery that you are exploring as you look at concrete ways to solidify your relationships and your communications with your relations. In partnership, you are making plans, you are strategizing some greater comfort, security, stability for yourself and your loved ones, and you are doing this through a fearless exploration and research of your options. I'm going to clarify with the first house. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Swords in the second house and the Lovers in the third house. So this change that you are attempting to implement, you're trying to plan, you're receiving information, you may be writing about this change that is further encouraging you to explore new information, information that might have been unexpected or unwelcomed, information that could potentially challenge a dearly held position that you have regarding your personal values and your body. So this can have an impact on your health in particular. Looking at ideas that you once held that are being jettisoned. However, this is all undergirded by your vast experience in discriminating between available options, so that you are now very experienced about what things serve you best in the long run, what decisions, what choices you are able to make and communicate either through writing, with intimates and conversation, your ability to listen and entertain ideas, but ultimately to know that you are experienced at making the best choice for yourself moving forward. So this is an opportunity. It may have to do with partnership. It may just be something that allows you to recognize the potential in an opportunity that was not as clear before. The Ten of Wands in your fourth house is clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So you're calling in a lot of your feminine energy, your practical energy, your inspiration to learn how to make your work more playful. You are inviting yourself to be more creative as you look for solutions to making the changes that you want to change. You are inviting your peers to join into the creative act of problem solving with you and for you, so that your peers, your friends, your romantic partners, your children are a part of this creative exercise that you're engaged in right now, that is all about making personal changes in the way that you look at your life, in the way that you understand information, in the kind of information that you are communicating. You're also allowing yourself to give yourself the priority of attention with regards to how changes are being implemented in your life. So you are being kind to yourself. You are privileging the things that make you feel good. You're also privileging your ability to counsel and be supportive in your compassion, so that as you adjust these new routines, as you change routines, as you shift the way that you are implementing changes in your perspective, you're exposing your vulnerabilities, your weaknesses, the struggles that you've had, so that you are able to draw out and determine the support that others need and that you can provide. The Knight of Pentacles in your 7th house is clarified by, let's see here, the Ace of Wands in the 8th house and the Wheel of Fortune in the 9th house. The 8th house is indicating that the resources and the plans that you are exploring, the ways that you're looking to build your stability and security, is benefiting from a new idea, a new inspiration from the communication that you're fielding, your desire to cultivate a newer, broader perspective that actually allows you to implement your values, your truths in a way has inspired you to begin a new project, a new effort that will allow you, your partnerships, your audience, this can be your community of any sort, as a creative who consumes your products or services, as a teacher, your students, etc. You're wanting to plan and join in, create a new project, a new effort to maximize the security for all involved in this project or effort you're planning. In the 9th house, the Wheel of Fortune indicates, Aries, that you have been experiencing a change in your fortune, a change in your experience of the world, of your integration with the new skills that you're learning, the new direction you're desiring. The new perspective is actually being impacted by the changes that you are making, desiring to make, and your ability to open up and receive blessings, input, resources, communication, information from unexpected resources, from a much broader field than what has been customarily your experience. So you are now finding yourself in a position to receive the kind of compassionate support and resources that you have given unstintingly to others in your long pattern of taking responsibility as a caretaker at some level for your family. Some of this is changing. You are being given opportunities to receive support from your family in new ways. And you are allowing that. You are asking for that in a way that may be somewhat uncharacteristic of you. But this is providing you with a recognition of the openness, the unlimited potential of your situation, no matter how challenging and how many changes you want to make at this time. The moon in your 10th house is clarified by the Ace of Cups in the 11th house and the Magician in the 12th house. Well, this has turned into an opportunity for you as your perspective lightens up, as you explore, research, and plan, strategize new ways to become more secure, more stable in your relationships and in your domestic environment. You are actually inviting, again, opening up to your associations more broadly, more globally. You are aligning yourself in greater, aligning yourself more clearly with those aspects of your associations, social associations, political, religious, spiritual affiliations, you are opening yourself up to the healing that they provide after a lifetime of caretaking habits. So we have the Magician card, the 12th house, indicating what it is we've gained from our experiences, what it is we're gaining. With the 2 aces on the table, this is indicating that you are inspired to move in an entirely new direction. Whatever it is you determine that it is you want, you are now gaining the capacity to take those concrete steps towards it. This is a card calling for actions. You know what it is you want, you know how to achieve it, and you have the tools to gain that. However, it is time for you to act, to implement those changes that are going to move you closer to a clarity about your social role, your social responsibility, and allowing you to receive the benefit of all the compassionate support that you have been giving over a lifetime. I'm going to clarify this, Aries, with a botanical inspiration, and hope that if you've enjoyed this reading, if it's clearer than it has been, to please like and subscribe to my channel. And as always, I welcome your comments. So I pulled the Crocus card, and the key word is cheerfulness. Rilke says, "It is spring again. The earth is like a child that knows poems by heart." I'm going to leave it here, Aries. Thank you for your time and attention. Until next time, namaste.